right, get ready for the green flag here. 12 laps the distance. This modified B-Main. We go green. Brian Schultz will lead the field into turn number 1. They're going to stay side by side, though. Him in the 10S of Rick Spencer. They come off of turn number 2. Still side by side is Schultz and Spencer. Now it will be Schultz leading them into turn number 3. Schultz and Spencer, they've broken away now from the third place runner as they work off a turn number 4. Brian Schultz will lead the lap number 1. Jacob Pace is in third, trying to hold off Chuck Grocky and the rest of the field. As 19 cars took the green flag here for this B-Main for your modifies. They come off a turn number 4. It's going to be Schultz still showing the way with Rick Spencer in that second spot. Now Spencer trying to flex his muscle, looks to the inside of Brian Schultz. Schultz tried to slam the door on him off before, couldn't quite do it, as it will be Schultz now leading him into turn number 1. Schultz trying to break out to about a 2-car length advantage now off of turn number 2 with the 10S of Spencer in second. Jacob Pace is third. Fourth is the 98 of Anthony Merritt. Fifth is Chuck Grocky. Then you got Miley in sixth with Chaz Baca Sr. in 7th. Right now trying to hang on to that position with Daniel Helm, the number 4, down to his inside. That's a side-by-side battle inside your top 10. Actually right behind another side-by-side battle, the 34 of Brent Miley and the 23 of Chuck Grocky. That was a quick one, though, as Miley snuck around the inside of Grocky. Top 3, they've broken away from Anthony Merritt and the 98 as they go 3 wide behind Miley now. That's a battle for 6 on the racetrack. It's Helm down low, Grocky in the middle, and Chaz Baca Jr. up top in the 75 SR. Chaz Sr. looking pretty good here. Trying to lock into the main event here tonight and race with his son, Chaz Baca Jr. as Chuck Grocky thought he was about to make contact, coming down to the inside. Off of turn number 1, he will go around in turn number 1 this time. Another car whips her around as Beaver Stripes yellow flag is in the air. 7 laps to go. Green flag's in the air. We're back underway. And the field coming to life off of turn number 2. A little beating and banging going on through turns 1 and 2 as they all try to get single file out and still slicing and dicing, jockeying for position as they are 3 wide for the 5th spot. As Jesse Patterson to the outside with Brent Miley, Daniel Helm, and Jimmy Mills all in the mix as well. That's about for 5th on the racetrack. Give it to the 118 of Jesse Patterson for the moment. As out front, it's still going to be Brian Schultz leading the field off of turn number 2. Right behind him is Rick Spencer with Anthony Merritt in 3rd, Jacob Pace 4th, Jesse Patterson. He has flexing his muscle as Pace and Merritt make contact for 3rd. Move Pace up to that 3rd spot. Let's see what Anthony Merritt does here. Maybe a little retaliation going to turn 1. Couldn't quite get to him, though, as John Patterson goes around the outside of the 98 machine of Merritt. Here comes Miley to the inside of Merritt. Side by side now for the 5th position. Behind them, they're side by side Mills and Helm for 6, as Brent Miley will clear the number 98 machine of Merritt. Trouble for the 2nd place running Rick Spencer. He's very slow down the back straightaway, trying to get his car off racetrack. Actually staying on track right now as everybody's trying to avoid making contact with him. They're going to split the 10S of Spencer, except for Chaz Baca Sr. He had to get on the brakes, and Baca was running inside the top 12. So we'll see where that puts him, as the 10 of Rick Spencer, who is running 2nd, does get down into the infield. Chaz Baca right now still in the 12th spot with Dale Irby. That's a battle for 11th on the racetrack. They come off a turn at number 4. Chaz Sr. trying to get back in there. He'll do that in the 11th spot. So your top 12 right now, they've broken away from the 97 of Josh Sneed, as we have 1 more lap to go when they come to the stripe. White flag is in the air this time from Leroy up there in the flag stand here at Arizona Speedway. Brian Schultz, he'll lead the field in a turn number 1. Following Schultz will be the 18K of Jacob Pace. The 118 of Peterson is in a 3rd as the farm boy. That car showed up today, had a 71 on it because it was Tyler Meckel's old car. Now it's got the L8 on it with the same decals from Meckel. It is very fast here as a B-Main winner is Brian Schultz, followed by the 18K of Jacob Pace, Jesse Patterson, Brent Miley, Daniel Helm, Jimmy Mills, David Spriggs, Rob Goldglazer, Chaz Baca,